Well, here we are in Ashton for another section of the Northamptonshire boundary walk. We've not done any of this for a while, so today we're going from Ashton to Paulerspury, which neither of us heard of before, so we're just going to have a little look around the church in Ashton before we set off. It's not too hot, it's quite breezy. Might have a few showers, I don't know, but hopefully we'll have another 18 miles in the bag. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be looking around the church today, which is a shame, but hey ho, hello there. Hello. Hello. Ah. We're not actually on the route at the minute because our route went through a herd of cows that looked decidedly mean and too interested. So what we're doing is we're trying to get to the canal to see if we can find a way along it back onto the route. Nearly back on track. This is a pleasant bit, walking by the canal. It's just a nice easy walking. I think we're on this for a bit and then we turn off to go through some villages. Well, we went slightly wrong there. We were on the canal path longer than we should have been, so we had to cut back along the fields to, where are we? Grafton Regis. Grafton Regis. But it's a lovely church. But we're back on track now and hopefully that's the last time we'll actually go wrong today. Look at that. Oh yeah, we're in the church. And there's a little honesty place, we can have a drink. They even take card payment. Oh. Love this. Well, this must be where the Woodvilles come from. The Woodvilles, Elizabeth Woodville married Edward IV, and they've done all this lovely history. This is lovely actually. They've put all the information here, all artefacts, like a little museum. All these what Sue found. What's that? Is it an old chamber pot? Oh dear, whatever it is, it's broken. But we've got...
The box lid to hear the story of the grandson of Elizabeth Woodville.
Well, maybe he died young. And then there's all these lovely costumes. I'm so glad we took the time to actually backtrack to this village. It's lovely. So Henry VIII used to come to this village a lot. It was formerly called Grafton Woodville because of his grandmother's family, the Woodvilles, and he created a beautiful palace on the site of the manor and renamed the village Grafton Regis, as Regis means belonging to the king. So Henry VIII's favourite village.
I was the last king of England to lead my army into battle, the Battle of Woodville in 1485. I was crowned king in 1483 in rather unfortunate circumstances after the death of my brother, King Edward.
I married my first husband, Sir John Grey of Groby, and we had two lovely little boys.
Groby.
However,
Don't start that again.
Groby.
Groby.
The King Henry VI at the Battle of St Albans, and a new Yorkist king, Edward VI, took the throne. I came home here to Grafton, and when I heard the new king was hunting in Whittlewood Forest, I took my two sons to meet him and plead for the return of my confiscated property.
A lovely village. Looks like that was the site of the manor house, but I don't think there's an awful lot left. This is hard work, really hard work getting through here. As well as the crops overgrown, there's also these deep cracks you got to watch for. This is Yardley Gobion or Gobion. Bit of a larger village than last time, but it still looks nice. Looks like we've got a busy road to cross. Oh yes, there's our footpath. Oh good, there's a bit of an island. Makes it easier. Just have a little stop here by the canal because the path we should have taken didn't exist, and so we thought it'd been rerouted, but we had a job getting through, so we ended up with wheat spears in all of the socks and shoes. So just taking a drive by the canal, just have a bit of a break, and it's gone really quite warm as well. It was so hot we passed through the marina and stopped at the pub for a nice cold glass of Coke. We've come slightly off route. We're coming along the canal where the path really is a bit further through fields because we've had enough of fields, frankly. We missed our path in the last field and ended up coming through a wheat field, and it's quite traumatic, to say the least. So we've had a quick drink in the pub. We're feeling a lot better now, I think, and we're just following the canal because we can and it's easier. It's a very grand bridge. To the other side of the canal now, entering into Cosgrove. We walked over the Iron Trunk Aqueduct, a magnificent Georgian structure which carries a Grand Union Canal over the River Ouse. It's the Iron Trunk Aqueduct, the oldest broad canal Iron Trunk Aqueduct. Going through a tunnel now. Oh, it's a bit low.
It is.
Yeah. But to be honest, you don't really need to stoop. No. Yeah. Nice and cool in here. Right, again, we've come a bit off route, mainly because it was so peoply. We just walked and walked to get away from them. We missed our turning, but we found another way around. It's actually, we got a chance to explore an aqueduct and a tunnel, so it's not all bad. If we follow this easy path, we'll get to Stony Stratford and be able to pick up our route again, so all's good. Yeah, we've actually done that a couple of times, just plodded straight on the canal and actually missed our turning off point, so I suppose there's a bit of a lesson there, but it's worked out okay this time because, like I say, we've got to see some interesting things and different paths, so yeah, but better be vigilant from now on. lunch stop. We're knackered, so we're sitting down for lunch. How are you finding it so far, Sue?
Great.
She doesn't mean that. It's not great. Things on the floor. Bloody hell, it's like a ordeal today. Well, after Stony Stratford, we're back out into the open countryside again. Hey, well, we've gone wrong again. We lost our footpath through the field and ended up coming down to this busy road. But hopefully we can follow this path alongside it and get back on track, because somehow we just find it really difficult to stick to the route today. We're coming into Deanshanger or Deanshanger. We're not quite sure which one. Tell us in the comments. Deanshanger or Deanshanger. We're just having another drink stop because we're just both knackered basically. It just seems to have been a really hard day today. But we're getting lost, fighting through crops and the hard ground. So yeah, I think we'll be glad to be done today, but we've still got quite a bit left to go. Well, the heat doesn't help either. That buzzard. No, it's just slightly while we came round the field edge.
Of course, yeah, round the field edge, yeah.
Yeah, we've made it to Potterspury. Yay. Get in there. It's been a hot one today and a hard one. We might stop for a drink here if they're open. This is Potterspury. We're on the last bit now, on the last stretch from Potterspury to Paulerspury, but the trouble is I get the feeling this bit isn't actually that well walked. So what the train's going to be like, I don't know. We could be in for a bit of bushwhacking here. Back to uneven stuff. Not the easiest walking. Yeah, I mean, we're not sure about these horses. These horses came to chase us. There's a horse in that field that came to chase us, so we're really not sure about it. We think if they're going, I mean, they could just be friendly, but, you know, they may not be. So we might just find another way round. Because you never know. Oh, the things we have to do. Our detour ended up taking us right near the farmhouse, and the family were having tea in their garden, so they weren't that happy with us, and we were told that the horses wouldn't hurt us, but we did say we weren't to know that, and they seemed quite lively, so we did actually in the end persuade them to let us through their yard and onto the road, but they warned us that there are cows in the fields between here and Paulerspury, so we decided we'd had quite enough drama for the day, thank you very much, and we just went to Paulerspury by the road. Right, well that's been quite an adventurous day. We've been chased by horses, we've had cows, we've had block paths, we've got lost, we've had overgrown paths, we've had just about everything thrown at us today, but we're finally back in Paulerpury, and we've completed another quite big section of the Northamptonshire boundary walk, only we've not got that far around because part of it was a massive loop, but hopefully this was the worst section and it's done now, so that's good. We're off home for a bath and a beer and a vat of wine.